Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I hope that you're doing well on this Monday. Look at all these lovely people in here. Look at all of you. Nick, Griff, Bert, Zas. I see him in the chat. Zen, hello. Nancy, good morning. How are all of you? It's a J face. Also, starting off with the stream, like I just barely even started. We got Professor Top Hat with the 4-month sub. Thank you very much, Professor. Please continue enjoying those RP emotes. And then Zen right after that with 6 months. Love it. Thank you very much, Zen. I very much appreciate that. And please, as always, continue using those lovely RP emotes. Thank you very much, Nancy. Thank you for putting that out there. Yeah, it's Monday again, and I'm excited for this next month of Monday Morning Mumbles because it was insane to me to see how many people wanted to do this, and we have a month that's already filled out. So that's great. I love it. Today we have Sass or Nick. Next week we will have the lovely Pinky Bell or Pinky Bro to me. And then after that we've got Zen. And then the 4th week we got Renee. It's gonna be a really good month. I'm really looking forward to all of these. It'll be great. But anyways, how are all of you? I hope that Monday is treating you well to start off the week and that you enjoyed your weekend. Exactly, Bert. It's an all-star cast. Just some basic things that we'll go over before we really jump into Monday Morning Mumbles. Tomorrow, and I need to confirm it, I need to reach out to Renee, which I should probably have done that earlier, or at least last night, dealing with an angry toilet, but otherwise... Well, what did you do to the toilet to anger it? I mean, toilets don't get angry unless there's some interaction with it. I only say this because I know. Yeah, so I need to talk to Renee and confirm that tomorrow we can continue on with It Takes Two, which that's a game I have been excited to play. It was just kind of poor timing when we started. So hopefully we'll be able to continue on with that tomorrow. Quote maker of the game. Hey, yep, Zen. Yep. I got hammered by Renee and Renee got nailed by me. Got it.
Excuse.
What?
What?
What? I'm just merely saying it's a nail. I nailed you. What? Renee
so
hammered me and I nailed Renee. That's what I have a nail. I have a nail. No one's be upset by this.
Someone help me. Someone.
That's pretty much what it is. And then Wednesday, I'll be playing To the Moon, which lovely good friend Bean Czar gifted to me. And so that's what I'll be streaming on Wednesday. We'll start that. And then later on the week, I haven't fully decided what I wanted to do with like game night, I guess what we could call it. But games with friends. I haven't completely decided what to do. Yes, Sass, Czar do be a great bean. Right now they are shuddering because someone is talking good about them. Yeah, that's what we got going on. A fantastic month of guests. And then hopefully It Takes Two tomorrow, and then To the Moon on Wednesday. And then from there, it's just kind of shoot by the hip. And what else do I got going on? I'm currently editing all the Monday Morning Mumbles that I have. Listen, future man. All right, listen, listen. We all can't live there. Tomorrow's Tuesday. You future person. Exactly. um, but yeah, currently I'm editing all the Monday Morning Mumbles, getting rid of any gaps or anything like that, or pieces that just seemed really random, like a extreme tangent from what the hell we were talking about. But yeah, those will be edited and put up on YouTube. I've also downloaded all of the Doki Doki streams, so those will be edited and put up on YouTube. And then also Genesis Noir, which, speaking of, I need to do the other ending for it, so I have both of them, and I can put those both up. So if you wanted to know how either way it went, this is how it goes. But anyways, let's go talk to our guests for today. Let's do it. Let's jump into it. Today we have a lovely human being who is there for us and gives all the support that they can, and I absolutely love it. Their puns, sometimes phenomenal, other times boo, but I still love them anyways, no matter what. And if you didn't know, his puns and then his lovely girlfriend's puns, they were just a match. I don't know how the hell that happens, or how so many puns can exist in one area. But it is what it is. Everyone, join me in saying hello to SASBeard or Nick. All right. That did a weird thing. Nick, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Oh, that is extra zoomed in.
It is. That's why I asked. Is your camera normally this zoomed in? But
it is a very close Nick face indeed.
Yep, it's a Nick face. Get up in it, everyone. Just look at
it. Just with the puns. A couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
My brother just above me and his partner were in town. And my brother and I were going back and forth for probably 15 minutes with puns and bad jokes. She was threatening to just drive home and abandon him 2 hours away.
Oh, God.
My other brother is even worse. It's great.
Just a family full of puns, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Puns. How? I don't understand how one comes about those and it just becomes a part of them. Is that something either one of your parents did or any other relative? Or you just decided, this is my thing?
I know Dad's always made really bad jokes. Nancy, no, I didn't. I say it all the time. Your best mod. Yeah, Dad always told bad jokes and puns, and then it just spread. And so you'll get my dad, my two brothers, and myself all making these bad puns. I think I've become the worst, but I didn't used to be. My oldest brother, he was in a band, and he would do Shit Joke Tuesday. And so I was reviewing some of them earlier. Like, you know, time flies when you're throwing watches. And it's just, he did 138 weeks of Shit Joke Tuesday.
Oh my God. It's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, Nancy, boo.
Yeah. What else was there? Eating a clock is very time consuming, especially when you go back for seconds.
Yeah, Alex.
We'll just find these horrible jokes and share them. because you either get people laughing or you get people groaning, which is just as fun.
Yep. Yeah, either way, if you're getting a reaction, whether it be good or bad, you're getting what you want.
Exactly. And the reason only Tuesday, it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. Oh man. I don't uh I guess jokes and puns and things like that were never Nicker. Were never really a part of my family. It was more like animated things.
Yeah.
I know when the first Mission Impossible came out and we went to Austin with the sub for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much, Austin. I very much appreciate that. Please continue using those lovely RP emotes by the one and only Allie, who is in chat right now. But I remember when the movie Mission Impossible came out, and that was a show that my parents watched when they were younger, and then I watched too when it became reruns. Professor, yeah, sorry about that. It was a gifted sub. I just read really quick. He just said, Austin subscribed for 2 months in a row. Professor, thank you very much for that gifted sub. Sorry for not acknowledging that. Professor, thank you. Thank you very much. Mission Impossible is that old, Nancy. Yes.
I'll be honest.
Your name is also
it was a
Austin.
series first.
What was that?
I didn't realize Mission Impossible was a series before the movies.
Yes. I did know that. This is how old I am. So we went to the movie theater and they had the music playing overhead. So like dun 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 dun. My dad, being the person that he is, he would go he goes, I need to I need to avoid everything, and he would go up against the wall and go and kind of shimmy.
The fact that I can picture that at my work is,
Yeah.
I can fully see it happening.
And my brothers and I were never embarrassed by anything like that. We just looked at him and go, and then we'd look at our mom and go, you married that.
Yeah, when mum gets, I guess, disappointed in
Yeah.
in like a joke or a comment or an action, I'm just like, hey, you chose to be in this. I have no control over this whatsoever.
Yep. Yeah, there it is. Yep. See, Mission Impossible 1966 and 1988. Barely 2 people in this entire stream. It's close to 1988.
That is 10 years before I was alive.
Oh God. Let's not go into that so early into the stream. All right. Let's.
Yeah. Well, you saying that the comedy was more animated. Rewatching through Yu-Gi-Oh and through Pokemon, there were so many terrible puns in there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in there.
And that, as a kid, that was my bread and butter. Like those and The Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
Are what I would watch. So I guess I also adopted it from that.
Yeah, The Simpsons is something that my brothers and I grew up on. We would take things from there. Specifically, there was one, and I don't know why. But we had a thing with calling our younger brother a different name, and I'm not entirely sure why. And then we got stuck on Becky, and and then there was a joke in Simpsons where I think it was a babysitter or something like that, but Marge felt threatened by Becky. And she says, I know what I'll say. Shut up, Becky. Yeah, that's what I'll say. And so we just started saying that to our younger brother.
Transform process, baby.
Sai coming in, kicking in that door, saying, spin that wheel, even though we're on Monday Morning Mumbles. Hi, Sai. How you doing? No problem, Griff. Go do what you need to do. Squid, how you doing? So we just went with that all the time. Anytime he said something dumb or something we didn't really care for, we just look at him and go, shut up, Becky. I don't know why we did it, but it just happened.
It's the sibling banter. It always happens.
Yeah. You could run to your closet and do a costume change.
I mean,
you got a couple options.
oh, Kevin's a full one.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do have a full, yeah.
Yeah, that runs so hard, dude.
I could not imagine doing that. Oh,
when we did that stream with Sean,
mm-hmm.
and I tried to do it in the full costume. Oh my god, I was cooking.
No, Squid. Nope. We're only just getting started. We're talking about puns and bad jokes and just overall like how you get somebody to laugh. Need an RP interviews Kevin stream. Yes, thank you, Nancy. Yes, thank you for again making me feel old. I did know that when The Simpsons first aired. Professor Ali, I have a plan.
I need to work on a voice for Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't got that figured out.
Yeah. As now it's winter, it should be okay for you, Nick. Yeah, that's true.
What is
now
the
that you're
weather?
entering, although if they've got the heat on though inside the house, it just that might kill you even more.
I don't think so. We don't normally run the heater overnight to save power.
Mm-hmm.
Where was I going there?
I don't know how koalas sound. It's however Kevin sounds.
I am not sure how koalas sound either. It is currently 8 Celsius.
Ah. Ooh, that's nice actually. I like that. I like it. I like it when it does start to get cold.
Right? I love the cold.
Mainly because I mean for me, I mean for you all in Australia, it gets stupid hot there too. And me growing up in Texas, it got stupid hot. So
Yeah.
when it started getting chilly, it was like, yes.
Yeah, there's that aspect, and it brings back memories of, playing junior footy or playing American football.
Yeah.
Being able to hit people. That's always fun.
Ali, you like hot weather, but even you have your limits. Yeah, it's fair. And what's that in real temp measurements?
I read it in real temp measurements. Do you mean what is it in American measurements?
Considering that we're one of the rare countries that uses still the imperial, like it's frustrating. You stuck at the tire shop for an hour because didn't call to make an appointment. Oh, that's rough, Danny.
I find it funny that the US, who I feel like kind of make a big deal about, being a republic and not being an empire, uses the imperial system.
Yep.
And barely any other country does.
Exactly. I think the last time I looked at a map that only 3 or 4 countries use the imperial system. And we're the biggest one. I was like, whoa, huh?
Freedom units.
Like, what the hell? What is that? Freedom units. yeah, exactly. We'll just call everything freedom. What's that in freedom units? What's the freedom temperature?
Oh, that's weird.
Speak imperial units, but every measurement written and advertised is in metric. That's strange, but I mean that's not so far fetched because I know that UK, like, they bounce around with everything, with any measurements. What's the bald eagle degrees?
What was it? When you see people use kilometers per hour instead of bald eagles per state or something like that.
It's just so odd to me. Some of the places that use like Puerto Rico using multiple, like you speak in a certain way, but then when you write it down, it's totally different. UK uses they bounce between like uh stones and like what who's a stone? What the
And how heavy is the stone?
yeah.
Like, who came up with that measurement? That stone? Do they just grab a big rock and go, "This is a stone"?
Yeah, it was
Like-
essentially that. It was just like you weigh 4 of these.
Makes zero sense.
Yeah. The liquid ounces. Oh yeah. Yeah, fluid ounces. Because ounces can be a weight, and then there's fluid ounces, which is an actual like measurement. Like an actual like
See-
filling.
See, Si, we're the same. Like, most people over here will say they're however many feet.
Mhm.
I feel like it would be more precise, it'd be less precise. But yeah, like road signs are in Ks, petrol is in liters.
Mm.
You know, food is in kilograms or grams. But no, if you're talking about how tall something is, you use feet.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's
Hold on, let me
feet
convert
for-
this.
it's feet for people, meters for buildings.
hmm
So, I'm 5'11" and a half because you won't let me round up.
Nope,
But
no
then-
rounding up.
But then, buildings will be, 100 meters tall.
Mhm.
Like, why?
I guess in that it's just being able to have the perspective of it. Like so you
Yeah.
have it within like well, meters people tend to think of that as like as really tall. And I don't know why, even though a meter is I forget how long actual like 1 meter is compared to feet.
100 centimeters.
Thanks for that. But I don't know. It's just a perspective thing. Like it's just like with numbers, how we like certain numbers are just completely really unfathomable to us.
Yeah, so it's about 3'3.5".
Yeah, that's right.
I've got a little gizmo. Should show it on this side. But it's a bottle opener, torch, and it's a tape measure.
Ooh, nice. Allie, that's weird. Somebody who comes in like, can I get a quart of chicken? What?
I would just presume a quarter.
Yeah, just cut out I would do it like I would if I said that, can I get a quarter of chicken? Like, okay, I'd cut out a circle like for a quarter for America. Here you go.
See, we don't have quarters, nor do we
No.
have paper notes. Ours are a weird plasticky thing. I actually got a couple here.
Legit say
And they're all
quart, and when they give
different
them a
colors.
quarter of chicken, they say it's too little. So I know quarter isn't right. Yeah, just I'm just gonna give you the chicken. Okay, here you go.
So yeah, a couple of different notes, $5 and $10.
See,
Nice and fancy.
I loved it when I traveled and going over to essentially Asia was where where I primarily went, and not having like change I loved it. Just using bills like here, thank you, I love it.
Yeah, like we've got coins for 5, 10, 20, 50, $1, $2,
Mhm.
and then notes for 5, 10, 20, 50, 100.
Okay.
But most people these days will just pay wave. I'm not sure if that's much of a thing in the US, but
No, they've
Sorry.
started doing a years back now where they started introducing like color into our bills, which was threw off a lot of people, especially who are significantly older than me, who were like, "What is this funny money?" Like, well, this is actually what a lot of other countries do because it's harder to copy people to manufacture their own. Like, it's perfectly fine. I don't understand why we still have some of the change that we do, like a penny. I don't understand that. I don't think. Yeah, it's fine.
What's a
It's
penny, a
perfectly
cent?
fine. Yeah. No, the
Why?
spiders are everywhere. Yeah, yeah, Bert,
Ugh.
funny money. Yeah, exactly. That's what. It's just it's strange to me. Just really America's whole thing with how we still do things because we get stuck in that mindset of, well, it's always been this way, so why do we have to change? Well, because change is good, because it has
Yeah.
to happen.
If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. That's
Mhm.
something Dad used to say. Like, if you don't change, everything will stay the same.
Yeah.
And if everything stays the same, you've got no progress.
Mhm.
And you get left behind.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Squid.
Pennies are good for throwing at people. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that spider room in Ori 2. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. Yes, Allie, you
I've got
said
a-
you were supposed to be lurking, but
I've got a little friend web up there.
oh no, I've told my kids, uh, they go, why don't you let the spiders live? And I was like, spiders can live outside of our house. You come in, no. Is my place. I'll let you build wherever the hell you want to outside of the house, and I will leave you alone. I don't care.
Just transport it.
No. You came in, you have violated, you are now an intruder.
Are they though?
Yes. Listen, I'm the human. I'm not the intruder. I'm not the one.
Well, that just makes me think of like shark attacks. After there was an article because it had happened for the third time of a year, which is
Yeah.
above average. And I saw someone had said, if someone walked into my house wearing nothing but budgie smugglers, I'd attack them too.
Yeah, exactly. Listen,
Like-
I went into their domain. I fully expect to get attacked.
Yeah, exactly.
Zid, yes, I am fully aware of that. That's why we always had to tell you, like, Zid, there's a spider scene coming up. You should probably leave for a little while.
Yeah.
And essentially, you couldn't be at one of my streams because that's where I was the whole entire time, was just fighting that damn giant spider.
Yeah, my last Fallen Order stream, when I saw there were spiders, I made sure to ask if Zin was in chat.
Mhm.
Didn't want-
Yeah, Zen, I know. And that's perfectly fine. Speaking of spiders, you have a new roommate sitting in the corner above my TV. Go away.
That's lovely. I think I had a huntsman in my bedroom a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my
Probably
god.
about the size of my palm.
Nope. Nope.
And we've got ducted heating and aircon.
hmm
And it was just sitting by that, so I just grabbed a cup, grabbed a bit of paper, and moved him outside while talking to him. He wasn't doing anything. If anything, he would have helped. I just didn't want him that close to my bed.
This is why I refuse to go to Australia. Yeah, Lucas the spider. That's a cute spider. I like that one.
Lucas is great.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, he wasn't hurting anyone. That reminds me. A friend of mine who went to Australia, he had found something on the internet that said everything in Australia is trying to kill you.
Yeah.
And it was just it was like the creatures that you wouldn't think. It was like a koala, a kangaroo, like but they were all creatures like the kangaroo was pulling a gun out of its pouch.
The only time I have seen guns is on law enforcement and military, because we've got
Actual
real
laws.
strict gun laws.
Yeah.
Well, because we had a massacre in when was it?
Mhm. Yeah, but I do remember that, and it was only one. And it was like, okay, that's it.
Yeah. No, there's a convict site too, which doesn't surprise me because most of Australia is still considered a convict site.
Mhm.
Was in
Nick is saying in 96.
1996.
Yep.
Yeah, April 96. And it's, one event, and it was like, all right, buyback scheme.
Mhm.
Anything, I think it's like anything above a hunting shotgun
Mhm.
was bought back by the government.
Okay.
So you still got money out of it.
Yeah.
And it just meant, you couldn't have, you couldn't have the majority of rifles, and you couldn't have any self-loading rifles.
Mhm.
And as I see it, what civilian needs a self-loading rifle?
Yeah. There's a lot of them that I'm just like, I sure, but why? I don't understand the necessity of it. And for most Americans, it becomes, well, because I need to be able to protect myself. Well, from what? Because if you're one of those people saying that I need to protect myself, you're also generally one of those people who also says that we should trust in the military and the police, and they'll do their job. So if they're doing their job, why do you need this?
Exactly. One of my favorite arguments I've heard when people are protecting the Second Amendment is you can't change the Constitution.
Yep.
Just think about what you're saying for a second.
Just those are people who don't know what amendment means.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are the same people who like they say a word. That's I do not think that means what you think it means.
Yeah. Yeah, like going back to what you're talking about with the kangaroo pulling the gun. A kangaroo can and will kill you.
Mm-hmm.
It will not hesitate if it gets the chance.
I've seen videos of kangaroos just like going at it. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Like, we get a couple of imports across most years for gridiron. It's the term for it.
Nice. Margie Live, thank you very much for the follow. I very much appreciate that. Hi, hello, and welcome to the Red Pandas.
Yeah, and so I think it was 2 of my first 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to, like, we had an import trying to run down a kangaroo. One, they couldn't catch them. 2, that's not going to end well for you.
No, if you do catch it, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and like none of us were saying anything. We were just watching, waiting to see what was happening. Because we all know, we're told kangaroos are vicious.
Mm-hmm.
Their kick has, I'm pretty sure, broken sternums.
Oh yeah, no, it will wreck you. That thing with the amount of force. I mean, one, how much they weigh, and so how far they're traveling, like how much they can actually jump. Those legs are powerful to make their own body move. What do you think it's gonna do when it kicks you?
Yeah, and it can support its entire weight on its tail.
Mm-hmm.
And even if it uses its hands, those claws are sharp.
Yep.
It's
one of things like that. Like anybody that like goes after a creature, like you do know that thing's gonna kill you, right? I don't. What?
Yeah, I kind of want to see someone try and go after a cassowary.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are pure nightmare fuel. They are dinosaur turkeys. You laugh, but they are.
Let's look that up. I gotta look that up now. How the hell do you spell that?
So CASSOWARY.
Okay, that's kind of how I thought it was. Oh yeah, I've seen those things. Those things. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that will mess you up.
That thing just looks like it's prepared to go into battle. It's just ready to go.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what that
sure
is.
And then I'm sure there are people that will try and attack them.
Like, yeah, Nancy, I guess so. I have seen, but it's not a very good picture on Minecraft of a cassowary. So, but yeah, they were attacking Jeremy. and you're dead. You're dead. Looks like a radioactive ostrich.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, one of those imports. I think he was trying to chase down a kangaroo.
Mhm.
There was we do have some big moths around here.
Mhm.
But it was just a tiny standard one. This dude was probably 6'2", made of muscle, just absolutely ripped. Your typical linebacker. And I'm more muscular now than I was then,
Mhm.
and I've also got more of a gut. He was cowering behind me from this moth. That's just your standard sized house moth. Like, wingspan was probably that big.
Oh my god, that's
Great
that.
times.
Yeah, that's like me with the spiders. Like, again, I'll fight anything. Spider? Nope. Oh, nope. I immediately go into a panic mode. It's like, where is it?
If it's not a dangerous spider, I'm going to relocate it.
Mhm.
If it's just a daddy longlegs, I'm going to ignore it.
Yeah, I think daddy longlegs are the rare ones that I just go, I know you won't do anything to me.
They're probably the most common one I see.
Yeah. There's definitely been a and so at the new facility that I'm at, one of the rounds that I was doing, I saw a black widow on a piece of equipment.
Oh, fun.
And I have to take logs on that, which means I also have to touch the panel too, and that's what it was on. So I go, nope. This black widow now owns that piece of equipment. You take care of it. I'm gonna move on.
Yeah. There was one time I was going around clearing out spiderwebs,
Mhm.
and there was a redback nest. So redback is our main type of black widow, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And so I've back to the mum. They're a dangerous one. Kill it.
Mhm.
And I've sprayed the egg sac, and I think about 15 have just spurted out from
God.
there. So I doused them in the insecticide.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
think it was
director,
dripping from the walls
no.
before.
Yeah, the worst nightmare for everyone. And Professor, I do see your redemption for a red panda mask. This is the rare stream that I say no, because the whole point of this is to have a chat with the other person, with the guest, and you can't really do that with the red panda mask on. Sorry.
unless you go Nega Panda.
Yeah, unless I go Nega Panda, which that's not a redemption because I don't have a costume for that. So
Yes.
I appreciate that, but it will be the rare time that I say no.
Yeah.
So we will give your points back. Every other stream, don't care. You can do it all you want. Or how what's his name? Milk Drinks. Some random person rated me, and I was happy about it. I was like, hey, look, I don't know this person, but that's great, fantastic. They chose me to raid out of all people on the Twitch world. And right after I had said, thank you very much for the raid, Milk Drinks redeemed Red Panda. So I immediately put it on. I think out of I think it was like a 7 or 8 person raid, I think one person followed, which good on you. You're now one of my favorite people because you followed after I put the red panda mask on.
I mean, Red Panda is the reason for Kevin and Melvin.
Oh, I love it.
We
I think I think I had somebody else do it too the other night. Who was it? It was WWE fan. They followed while I had the red panda mask on. All right.
I feel like we need to add more people to the animal kingdom.
I think so too. I would love it.
Yeah. Although
RP, what's the first reason why you followed? All right, I love that.
Would you count aliens for the animal kingdom?
Oh, Maybe, I don't really know. I mean, considering that humans are a part of it, and I'm just mentioning that. Nancy, no. Nancy, the
Because I've
rare person who doesn't want any more animal friends. I do have another mask at home. That's my kids. The red panda is mine. They also have one. Directive shield looking at you.
they shoot. I think
That's
they
true,
know what I'm
Bert.
talking
That's
about
true.
as well.
Nancy totally dislikes animals, wants nothing to do with any creatures. Nothing.
Yes, I know you need to find one you like, but you know what I'm talking about.
Nancy, we have pullover mace. Oh, Allie, thank you very much for being here. Please go do what you need to do. Take care of whatever you need, and we'll see you later. What? Oh, never mind. Yes. I think one of my daughters wanted what did she get? Oh, a unicorn head. So that's at my house as well. So if I wanted to do that as a character as well, then I could.
I mean, yeah. I don't see a problem with it.
I don't either. You could
You
put
could
that.
make the channel point thing make me horny.
No, I don't think I could do that.
That's a good question, Bert.
What animal should Bert be? I need to watch more Bert streams in order to get a good feel for that.
Oh, Bert, your stuff is ducks, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Potatoes.
I know. I know. I praise ducks and all. That's right.
Yeah, so go with duck.
Goose, how you doing? There you go. Yeah, be a duck. Whack.
If things get out of hand with the mask, it'll be ducking hell.
Tired. Why are you up then? Go back to sleep. You're normally not up for another 2 hours. Haven't had your coffee yet? That's fair. Has a nightmare fuel cow head costume and it costs $15. Oh god.
Do it. Do it.
Sleep never heard of her.
Do
it. Actually have a portrait of a mandarin duck courtesy of beautiful Jacqueline. Nice. That would, yeah, it would be intriguing to have a stream with nothing but critters. I know we partially did one with Sean with him in his pineapple costume.
I still have that. Oh my god.
Oh god, did you look it up?
No, it's in general.
Oh god, okay. I need to pull that up then.
I've still got that picture from that Fall Guys Chief saved.
That's cursed.
It's beautiful. Do it.
Yeah, there you go. Do it.
Correct as in you are a person.
Oh my god. Uh-oh. Well, man, 1013 for 60 seconds. Reason, let's not post the links without permission, okay? See? Stream elements on it. Thank you, Nancy.
See, Sai's all about it. Goose is all about it.
Woo, guess who's awake for it? You were not a failure. You were never a failure, Nancy. Ever.
Nancy, you're amazing.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah, well, yeah, of course.
Join us, Nancy. Come join us. 100 follower goal? Bet. Let's do it.
I love it. 100 follower goal, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't work on me, Nick, but that was really good.
Thank you. Should I get Kevin to do it then?
Yeah, there you go. Let's get Kevin in. Let's have Kevin.
Yeah, hang
do
on, I'll be back.
it.
Or maybe Melvin. I feel like Melvin's more cursed.
Oh yeah, because Melvin doesn't have like the eyes or anything like that. It's
Yeah, it's
this
just
big.
It's just a mesh.
Mm-hmm. That's weird.
You can't see Kevin on the screen, but you can see Melvin.
Yep. Nick and Nancy are a no. Danny, that's fantastic. That's great. I'm happy that you have the email. That's great. Yeah, once you hit that number, it doesn't matter anymore. Twitch only views it as you got there, you've earned it, here you go. So regardless, even if you lose followers now, once you have that status of affiliate, it's there. The only way to lose affiliate status is if you essentially stop streaming, and then you have to build up again.
Either that or DMCA strikes.
Well, there's that, and then you just get banned.
Yeah.
Then they just say nope.
I feel like DMCA can be a tricky area because I've been getting streams muted.
Mm-hmm.
Because they've got copyrighted music in them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Star Wars and Harry Potter, where even if I mute the music, it'll still play in cutscenes. So it doesn't matter if I mute it or not; it'll still happen.
Right. I've had some of my Fall Guys streams, portions of it be muted.
What?
Those are the main ones that get muted. Are Fall Guys.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, exactly. I make that same face every time when I go to look at the videos and go, "What the fuck?"
Like,
and then it'll be random ones too. It'll just be like, this Fall Guys stream was fine, but the next one was muted. Like, but I don't.
yeah.
Huh?
Like, I can understand for if you've got the Imperial March or Hedwig's theme, iconic songs like that. But Fall Guys, what?
Yeah, Fall Guys. Those are the ones that get muted. There was a portion of one of my I think I did like a 4-hour stream, but like half of it I was just chatting. And there's a portion of the just chatting that is muted. And
Was it excessive vulgarity?
no, there wasn't. It gave me the notification that said, "Hey, it looks like you might have had some copyrighted music on here, so we muted this section." Like, there's no strike on me or anything like that, but it's just me talking. And I make it a point that the music that is used is mine, so they can't get me for that. Like, what the fuck? Which also reminds me, I saw a video. Yeah, your voice is now owned. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of
Big Daddy Bezos.
when you fill in all your documentation for affiliate and everything like that, there is a part in there that says that they can use clips from your stream without you even allowing it, because you sign this piece of paper that says, yes, you can use whatever for any of like
It's a
their
consent
promos.
form.
Yeah. So, but the other day I saw somebody on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure they're partnered, like they're a bigger Twitch person on, but they got a strike on them, even though they were using a Twitch app for music that says, "Here, use this. This is music that is good for Twitch."
Yeah, like that's the only music I've got. It says Spotify players that's DMCA free.
Yeah,
and
it's just absolutely bonkers to me. Like, what? I don't understand what's going on.
It's baffling.
Caro, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Also, how are you doing? Voice is so soothing. It sounds like a song. Huh?
I've got to get back into trying to write songs and stuff.
Yeah, I need to. I'm trying to change up my style just a little bit because I felt like I was doing kind of the same thing, but
Yep.
so I I'm now I'm actually putting in like drum beats and things like that because before I never did that, and now I'm actually
Yeah.
like starting to actually put that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
but really, I've been listening to a lot of lo-fi, and so that's what I'm actually trying to mimic now.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm looking for to do something when different music when I take a break. Like I kind of want it to be almost like that elevator type of music, or if I,
Okay.
or if, even if I have to do like oh shit, I need to go away really quick, and I turn off my camera, and I just kind of want that elevator music to be that like.
Get the game show thinking music.
Yeah.
As we
So-
all ponder what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. This is my upload
Yeah.
conscious typing.
Like I wouldn't mind getting an electric kit because most of what I think of are bass and drum lines.
Right.
I can't write guitar riffs. I try to write lyrics, but it's just word spew, and I don't clean it up.
Mhm.
I'll just word spew, put it into a song format, look at it, 3 months later, and go, "Well, this is shit," and that's my process.
Yeah.
And occasionally share the music.
Mine,
Um,
yeah, any music for me is just random. Like I'll go through the whole category of all the sounds that GarageBand has, and I'll just find something and I go, no, interesting. But what if I change it just a little bit and then I'll start manipulating the sound? You go, there, that's what I want. Now, what do I want to do with it? And it just becomes
Gar-
like just a random string of thoughts with it.
GarageBand is something I haven't thought of in a long, long time.
It's the only thing I have ever used. I've thought about upgrading it to what's the. Now I don't remember what the hell the name of it is. For
Is
Apple.
it I thought it was Garage.
No, GarageBand is their free program, but their actual
paid
like
one.
yeah, their paid one is about $200 or something like that.
Is that the one where you actually write out scores and everything?
Yeah, you can actually like do everything like that.
Would that be Sibelius?
No, now I can't remember what the hell it is. Apple.
I know Sibelius is a big one for writing out scores and music. I use MuseScore, which is a free one.
Logic Pro, that's what it is.
Yeah,
That's
Dino's
their
just chucked it in.
one. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Downey. Downey. Dino. Downey.
You did?
Oh. Thanks, Dino. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. But if I wanted to do that laptop is old. So I'd have to completely wipe it clean and start over fresh.
Yep.
Just so I can get that on there, which wouldn't be a bad thing because that's all I use that laptop for now. Is
Yeah.
only for music. So I could do that and be perfectly fine.
Yeah. Like, I mainly use my laptop for watching Stan, Netflix, YouTube in bed. It's not the healthiest thing, but
It happens. It's fine.
yeah, exactly.
You use Logic for recording. It's a very nice DAW. Music creation, it would work well. Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that, but I've extended the life of just using GarageBand that it's almost like a comfort zone for me. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I know you'll always be here for me.
Yeah, like back in primary school days, because my dad was one of the teachers at my primary school,
Mhm.
and so well, up until grade 5, and then he went to what would become my high school. But if he'd always have meetings or something after school, or he'd be doing correcting or something,
Mhm.
and so we wouldn't leave until like 5 o'clock. There was only one car at the time,
Right.
and so my siblings and I would just go to the computer room and just play on the computers. We'd go on some websites like Squiggly's Playhouse was a big one, and Miniclip
Mhm.
back in those early days. We lied about our ages to get onto things like Adventure Quests. There was Neopets that we did. There was, what was it, Automatic,
Mhm.
which was a game that was on the computers if you knew where to find it. Which most of the students, you'd go there once every 2 weeks
Uh-huh.
at best, and that would be for touch typing and doing assignments and everything.
Right.
But we just explored the computers. We messed around on GarageBand. It was fun.
Mhm.
And then we just knew all these secret things. So if we'd already finished our work, I'd just be able to go, all right, I'm going to play this. You gotta do your
and
work.
now I can do this if I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun just trying to figure out all that stuff out. It's great. Yeah, Carol is older than I am, because I think when Carol showed up to Sean's stream, I think Goose pinged me and said, "Hey, there's someone older than you now." What? Yep. It's like,
How old are
wait a
you,
minute, I'm
if you
not
don't
the
mind me
resident
asking?
old person now? What was that?
You still are, but
Yeah. no,
We've-
no matter
we've-
what, it will never matter. Even if someone is older than me, I will still be referred to as the old person. Because that's just how it is.
yeah, your Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah, exactly. I am Uncle Grandpa.
Exactly.
Jesus. I am grandma, not literate. I do not have kids. It was something that you did, Goose. That was pretty funny. I was like, wait a minute, what? Oh, it just like last night in Goose's stream, like no matter what, even though I believe Milk Drinks and I are the same age, no one refers to Milk Drinks as old. No one,
Wait, really?
no one calls him old. It's only me.
Yeah.
Most people are very what when they found out as old as I am.
Yeah, it hurts when people guess my age.
Well, we've talked about this the other day. It's because of your
Yeah.
beard and everything.
It
You
is because of the beard. But like,
Diego, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, Nancy,
doesn't
that's
mean
true,
it's
because I
better.
do have an adult life, because I have the family, I have a job, I have established all of this before streaming became a thing, before really an online personality became a thing for me. Because and then pandemic hit, and then I was like, I need something to do.
well, that's a fair reason to get into it.
I wasn't going anywhere or doing anything. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
It was a much longer path for me.
I like to say, when people ask about my age, my birth year is the same as the title of the George Orwell novel.
I understood that reference.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Milk Drinks, I'm that Steve
At least
Buscemi. How are
it's
you
there.
doing, fellow kids?
Yeah, no, I am 23,
Yeah.
which I am defending as being the last year of early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going, 0, 1, 2, 3 is early, 4, 5, 6 is mid, 7, 8, 9 is
Late.
late.
Yep.
I think that's a fair way to go.
Yeah, I would say that. I limit it to like 5 is mid. 4, like
That's
I
fair.
take more generous. Just like no 1 through 4. I'm still in my early 30s. 5, I'm in my mid 30s, and then once you pass that, I'm like, no, you're in your late 30s, buddy. um, Nick and I are the same age now. Yep. 2023, early 20s, 24, 26, mid 20s, 27, 29. Yeah. And I can
Yeah.
completely go with that. That's perfectly fine. It's just in my head, once you pass 5, nope. Goodbye.
Listen, Kiro, if you stopped leaving snacks there, I would.
Nick is a young whippersnapper who needs to get off my lawn. What's funny is that I actually do think that I'll stare at my window in my front yard, and I'll see like the neighborhood kids are riding their bike across my yard. I'm like, God damn it, to get off my yard.
Are you Gus?
Yeah. Essentially, me and Gus have so many more things in common than what I thought.
One of my friends and I, we were trying to figure out, like, within our group of friends, who would each of us be from Rooster Teeth.
Mhm.
And she claimed Gus because her name gets shortened to Just.
Mm.
But also she's Filipino, so
Okay.
she's still got that Spanish heritage
Mhm.
from that. And obviously I am Bob because of the puns and the horrible jokes. We're doing it with a separate group, so a smaller version of what I have with Nick. So I don't think we've fully done that group yet.
Mm.
I feel like Nick, if I'm Bob, Nick would be Jack though. Just from reaction to my puns.
What, recently? No, I have not. I have not seen that. Is he bitching at them? I don't think that he would, but
Is it something to do with Pokemon cards?
might be. I don't know. Either way.
Did you see that card that Ray got in the mail?
No, what did he get?
So, Ray's obviously been collecting a lot of Pokemon cards, and he and Tina just packed up some of the duplicates and gave them to kids around their neighborhood or their complex or whatever it is. And one of the kids made a letter saying thank you to Mr. Ray and Miss Tina.
That's great.
It was
I
adorable.
love it. Oh, that's fantastic. Love it when that's a possibility to play Olympic game together. Oh, Mark Nut.
I was about to ask, are we going to see the return of Mark Nut?
Oh, things that I also would love to do in Minecraft is get a group of people together and do things like that. Just stupid games. And I know Goose and I have done things in one of his Minecraft worlds where we've got creative up and we've just built a bunch of things.
See, I've got to reinstall Minecraft on my Xbox. But I had made, with the help of a couple of friends, made a Wipeout course.
Yep.
Nick's section is absolutely brutal. You are sadistic.
I want to see this now.
It's a maze. Made of, I think it's black concrete, and the only light is redstone torches.
Oh my god. Yeah, Diego, yeah, that does make me feel old. Thanks. Thanks for doing that.
When did the Mark Knight video come out? Jesus.
Oh, I don't really remember.
But yeah, I made Creeper Soccer. There was something else that I was going to make as well.
Mm-hmm.
That was 8 years ago that it came out.
8
I was
years
15.
ago. Oh God.
Look, all right.
You said it. Just me. Everyone who says, "Oh my God, I was a teenager then," like, man, I was still in my 20s. you, you damn kids. 8 years ago, I was 29. I think
Yeah,
math.
that's how math works.
Want to carry the 2. I was 18.
When you're 18, you're out the door.
Math is cool. Chat, do you want math facts? No. So, I lost my complete train of thought on all of that. Minecraft, like with what you would build.
Yeah.
I had built, so Czar used to have a Minecraft realm. And in there, I had built my version of clouds. And it wasn't in creative either. Like I built it in normal.
You were true to form.
And when I finished it, I was testing it out, and everyone would see me die, like all the death messages. JB fell from a high place. JB fell from a high place. JB.
The second thing on my wipeout course, like I've got the shifted ladders,
Mm-hmm.
and then I've got to drop into water. But you drop through a single block of lava into the water. But if you hit the wrong spot, you'll hit a magma block, which will kill you on the impact. And I think all of it is covered.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. But that was... I got one of my friends to run it, and I think it took her half an hour to finish the course.
Half an hour? Oh my God. Director, I am fully aware that you can't do ladders or boats on ice. I watched that stream. That was a struggle. That hurt me. That's also the same stream that we found out Director didn't know that there was a sprint in Minecraft.
I need something marked in my house.
Wait, there's a run button?
You didn't know about the run button?
What do you mean there's a run button?
How did you not know about the sprint button?
Oh my gosh. You click forward twice. That's it. You run.
No, mine's control.
Is it control?
I don't know.
I forgot what the defaults were. I bound mine to
That was great, because I eventually finally looked. It's like, wait a minute. Wait, Director, are you not sprinting?
Director, you're great.
It was fantastic.
Oh, bloody hell.
No sprint is an illusion.
The sprint is a lie.
Yeah, the sprint is a lie. She just kept like, I don't know how you're making that jump. I can't do it. I can't do it. And eventually, I focused in. Wait, Director's not running. So that was always fun. That was hilarious. Oh,
I'm trying to think of what my first Achievement Hunter video was.
My first Achievement Hunter video was the very first Minecraft video, but this was like a couple years after they had already started. Just because for whatever reason I don't know why it kept coming up, but Minecraft kept popping up, and eventually I got tired of seeing it. And like, you know what? I'm gonna look up somebody's video on Minecraft and see what this is all about. Why is this such a big deal? I don't understand it. I don't get it. So I looked up Minecraft gameplay, and Achievement Hunter was at the top of that list. Like,
Yeah.
sure, it's a group of people. I'll give this a go. And I was hooked. Like, this is it. I love this group of people. Now with the exception of one.
Yeah.
But like I didn't even care about the actual game. It was their conversations and stupidity. Like this, I love it.
Yep.
And so then I started watching Achievement Hunter.
Yeah. I reckon mine was one of the rage quits.
Mhm.
It might have been an impossible game, but depending on when it came out, it might have been there's only one level.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
But I know that I got into Rooster Teeth because we had a family friend show my brothers and I RTAAs.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a tradition we've got where we've got Christmas Day, we've got Boxing Day, and then day after Boxing Day we've got Dad's best mate from high school. He and his family come and visit. So it was on that day.
Nice.
Yeah.
You think yours was an animated? This is always an interesting thing for me to see. Like everyone's like first, if they do remember what video they first watched. Most Dangerous Game X. Nice. Oh, that was a GTA, right? The Weasel News bit. Yeah, that's right. The Weasel News. That's great. Oh.
I gotta ask because I can't remember.
What's up?
Is Boxing Day a thing in the US?
No, it is not.
No?
Nope.
Really?
Really?
Huh.
Yeah, Zin. Are you gonna raise an American or stupid? Yeah, Boxing Day is not a thing over here.
Inconceivable.
Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, and I'm pretty sure traditionally it was, Christmas Day, you're spending with family, you're opening presents. Boxing Day, you're packing up after all of that.
Yeah.
It's literally boxing things up.
Right.
But it's become a second day to celebrate Christmas. So for my family, it's Dad's side Christmas Day, Mum's side Boxing Day.
Oh.
And then there's always the Boxing Day test for cricket,
Oh.
which is one of the biggest test matches of the season.
Interesting. Cricket is a game that confuses me. There's just so much going on. Like, all right, what is happening here?
It's not that confusing.
To me, having never watched it at all, and I'm trying to figure it out, like I don't know what is happening here.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like though it still has less standing around than baseball, unless it's a test match.
Mm.
Oh, is that what it was, Kiro? That's a lot better than I thought it was.
That's the history that I remember it being, and then it had was like what you had said, like taking care of all your trash and everything, which makes sense. That's just not what America does. That's everyday America.
It's really interesting to look at differences like that. Australia, we have Boxing Day, but Halloween is only just starting to really become big.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
yeah, that's one that
has...
I've heard people from America going over there and thinking, "Oh, we're gonna celebrate Halloween," and it's like it just wasn't a thing. Like, no.
Yeah. my friends and I will do a Halloween party because it's a reason to get pissed, but
yeah,
it's apparently the first neighborhood I was in, like the block or the street would do trick or treating.
Okay,
but outside of that, I didn't really hear of it as a thing until probably year 10, year 9, year 10.
Okay.
And by that time, I was, 14, 15?
Mhm.
I was like, what? Why? This
Yeah,
is an Australian thing.
Yeah,
Why?
this is another thing. Also, hi Dot, hi Jeff. How are you two doing? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Nancy, our education system is very dumb. And it's just funny to me with American logic is that we think, oh, well, we do this, so everyone must do this. No, that's not how that works. That's not 1 + 1 = 5. Exactly, Caro. Yep. America.
The thing I find especially weird about the US is the what is it, saying the oath to the flag every day?
It's so fucking weird. When I was young, like, yeah, and then when I got older, why do we do this? This is a cult thing. I don't
Exactly.
get
Like
it.
that is total indoctrination.
It
Like,
really is.
Pledge of Allegiance, that's what it is.
Yeah, the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. And when so originally, it didn't have a line in there that says under God. That line got put in there later. But it's funny to me because when people who fully believe into that, and he's like, no, we're a nation under God. Actually, if you really knew your history, America was founded on the fact of religious freedom. That you could believe whatever the fuck you wanted to believe in. So I don't
Land of the
understand why you think we're only a country of this one belief.
Yeah. Land of the free if you're a straight white Christian.
Yeah, exactly. Land of the free, only if you believe the same exact thing as me.
Yeah, exactly. and only if you look the same.
Yep, exactly. You got to look the same.
Yep.
You got to think the same. That's the only way to have freedom. It was so absolutely dumb to me. I just yeah, because I mean they still do the Pledge of Allegiance like for elementary kids, so my kids are having to do it, and it's just completely baffling to me.
Why?
It just the whole indoctrination into this is it, like America. Like, no, absolutely not. Like, we are not just about us. We need to think about everything going on and be concerned with the entire world. Yes, you can be focused on your own little personal world, but that also affects everything else outside of it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I could very easily delve into politics right now, but I don't feel like this is the platform for it.
First USA inhabitants, except natives, were banished people from the UK. Yeah, it's frustrating to me because with certain regions of the US, certain portions of history are omitted or completely changed. Ooh, no, that's not good. Texas was very bad about it. Because that's where I grew up and got educated, and then when I left, people had said this one thing, or I was smart enough to actually go and look it up and go, that's not how I learned that at all.
Yeah.
That's an awful thing to do. Luckily, Texas has changed their ways a little bit. They're not
a little,
only a little.
A touch.
It's gotten a little better. But not very much.
I feel like for us it would depend on, like, history wise, it would depend on the history course you take. So like when I did history for my VCE, which is my high school certificate. And so year 11 or junior year, to put it into weird American terms, was 20th century history and terrorism, which was a very interesting look, I'll be honest. And then year 12 was revolutions. And that would vary depending on your school. But there was 4 or 5 revolutions that could be picked from. My school did the Russian and Chinese revolutions. Very interesting to have a look at how it all came about and how it linked in with the previous year.
Yeah.
But, some of the other schools would have different history classes on offer as well. So you might not choose to do revolutions, you might choose to do 20th century, or you might choose to do something else. Or it's definitely an interesting way to do it.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting way to go about that. That's it's that's always intriguing to me. Any educational system, how it's set up and how they do it. Bert must head out. No problem. Thank you for being here. I very much appreciate that. Hey, go enjoy the rest of your day.
Have a good one, Bert.
Taking one of your rats to the vet. Oh, all right. Yeah, there's a lot of history out there that's just very intriguing to me. And I've none. Well, thank you, Bert. I very much appreciate that. I've had to go back and really teach myself because, again, the Texas educational system, especially when it comes to history, is not good. So it's been enlightening to me. And then also, like, when my kids have a little bit of history, like, they're teaching me quite a bit because now living in Washington, like, they're learning a lot, right? Especially my daughters, they're learning a lot right now about Native Americans and all their tribes and everything that they've been going through. And it's fantastic because they'll feed me a bunch of information. Like, that's great. I love it.
I feel like we're getting a lot better with that as well over here. Like with the footy, the past 2 rounds have been the Sir Doug Nicholls round. And from memory, he was one of the first Indigenous footballers. And one of significance. But the entire round is focused on the Indigenous peoples and the Indigenous players. Like, they get special jerseys made up, designed by Indigenous peoples that are connected to the club. And there's Dreamtime at the Jiggy, which is played every year, has been for many years, between Essendon and Richmond. And they always have there's a welcome to country, there's not a march of solidarity for that one. But there's a welcome to country, there's performances done, like traditional performances done by the peoples, and then there's the game played. The last couple of years it hasn't been at the MCG because of restrictions, but when they did it in Darwin last year, it was absolutely amazing to see it done by a different Aboriginal community that still love the game just as much.
That's fantastic.
It's really cool to see.
Like, something that these people have been here, like, and for whatever reason we exclude them, and then now we're getting back to a state of like, no, like, these people were here and they are completely valid and are accepted and should be accepted. So giving them that opportunity to showcase themselves, like, that's great. I love it. It's fucking brilliant.
And some of the jerseys are absolutely beautiful. But, every single jersey, Guernsey, however you want to pronounce it, or call it, every single one has a story attached. And it's phenomenal. I'll just chuck the link in Internet Things.
Internet Things. There we go.
Guernsey,
those look
jersey,
fantastic.
Yeah. And, there's 18 clubs. And then some of them, like Brisbane, have a home and away version. And it's such a phenomenal thing that they do.
That's great. I love those.
Yeah. So,
Squid, on the other hand, not focused on the uniform. Squid, good lord.
I mean, Kiro, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that's all the Victorian teams. Here you go. North Collingwood,
oh, right.
Richmond.
I mean, oh, right, the shirts. Yeah, the jersey. You know. The uniforms. Just certain parts. Yeah, Squid.
Yeah, it's certainly interesting wearing that in the middle of winter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just pelting down rain, and you're in singlet and short shorts.
Mm-hmm. That,
It doesn't. Yeah.
I couldn't, I mean, for the rare times that, I mean, growing up and playing in Texas, like just soccer or actual football, as the rest of the world knows it. It just, like, anytime it actually did get cold and it rained, like, I loved it and hated it all at the same time.
Yeah. Like, during my later years, I played as a ruckman. So ruckman, they're the tall ones. So after, at the start of a quarter, after a goal, or if the umpire called for the ball, there would be a ball up. The ball is either bounced or thrown in the air, depending on the situation, and the ruckman jump and try and hit it down to one of their teammates. So that was my position. And then when I needed a rest, I would go somewhere else in the spine. So down the middle of the ground, generally centre half or full forward. Okay. Because my teams were not good. Yeah, game is so much fun and it has so many intricacies.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I was going was there are some grounds where, oh my god, they had terrible drainage, and so it would rain.
And then you just got like little puddles or like almost like a pond somewhere on the field.
So like the ground is a oval shaped ground. Generally around 150 meters. The MCG is the biggest at 170.
Okay.
And then I don't know how far across. I know the MCG at its middle is 170 across as well, which is huge because that's almost 200 yards.
Yep.
And so you've got a 50-meter arc on each side, and then a 50-meter, around 50-meter center square. And so in the middle of that center square is where the ball up is between goals, it's like after goals, start of a quarter.
Okay.
One ground in particular, like I have this black charge pad. That was the color of the mud, pretty much all through the center square.
Oh man.
It was tar. It was horrendous.
Oh no.
And then you're trying to run and jump in it? Hell nah.
Oh.
It didn't work.
No. That would not be fun to play on anything like that. Especially, I mean, man. Nope. I've played on some really shitty fields before in the past, like, but it wasn't anything like that. It was more of, there's holes. so you're running.
We did those too.
So you're running, and then all of a sudden, ow! I've twisted my ankle because I found a hole.
What was it? The 2019 season. Playing Gridiron. We were playing against my brother's team. He played a season, and we've played at their home ground. There was literally a cricket pitch in the ground, and so there was a slant in the ground.
Yep.
At about the hash mark, from about the 40-yard line.
Jeez, that's a.
And like, if you're used to it, sure, you get that downhill momentum and you know where it's coming. as a visiting team, I'm just doing my backpedaling, and then oh shit!
And then all of a sudden you gotta
yeah.
you've got to pitch to the ground. It's like, oh god.
It makes for an interesting game.
Nope, I couldn't do that. It's like the hell. You don't even have a level field.
Yeah. They are apparently getting a new field though, so that'll be good.
That's good. Oh.
I just know that everyone thinks ours is the best ground because there's two different junior leagues, a women's and a men's, and we've only got a men's team. But 2 or 3 years ago, we hosted some juniors games before our game, and I was doing. I was on chain crew. I was chatting with one of the coaches, and they said, "Look, I'm happy to come here for the kids. It's such a good ground. I don't care about the 2-hour travel."
Hey, if it makes it worth it just because the grounds are good, sure, by all means.
Yeah, exactly.
You shared that link. Where will it be appreciated? Squid shared it. I know exactly where that went. All right. One thing that I generally like to ask people, what was that?
I should have grabbed a beer.
you could have. If you want to, you can go do it now. Joke's on you, I got up and got cranberry juice and a banana. and a banana.
Bruce?
Yeah. What time is it for Nick?
Oh, damn it. If I saw it a minute earlier, it would have been 4:20.
Oh. So, one question that I usually ask for people is, and specifically because you have a Twitch channel, what insane thought went through your head to start streaming, to put yourself out there?
I've always wanted to do something with video games. Like, I remember as a kid playing, Jesus, I think it was on the Wii or the PlayStation 2 with my brothers, saying I would love to play games for a living. And my brother, whose dream still is to be a rock star, replied that it's not realistic and it's never going to happen. I was like,
that's the person who wants music to be their career.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I went, yeah, whatever, he's a dick. I was 7 or 8. And I just, went through school, kept being a suck up. And then came around to when that family friend showed us Rooster Teeth animated. I've gone, oh, this is really cool. I've heard people talk about Rooster Teeth before. And so from there, I looked at their stuff and saw Achievement Hunter. I was like, oh, that looks cool. These guys are really funny. And so started watching them. And then... when was it? When Ray left Achievement Hunter, I followed him across to Twitch. I'm just seeing what's happening in chat.
Yeah.
And then that was the second time I'd seen Twitch. The first one, that same brother showed me Twitch plays Pokemon, which seemed like an interesting thing. I was like, oh, this is really cool. Maybe I could get into this or get into YouTube content creation.
Yep.
And didn't think of it because I was focusing on school.
Yep.
And then, finish year 12, graduate, get a, 40, 60 ATAR, which is shit.
Hold on. What the fuck? Nancy. All right.
But yeah, so for Christmas that year, I got an old MacBook. And it's like,
Mhm.
all right, cool. I'm taking a gap year. This will kill a lot of time.
Yeah.
And then at one point, I was like, I've always thought, I've always wanted to do this. Why not do it?
Mhm.
And so I think there's still, God, if I can even remember what the channel name was, there's like a 20-minute uncut video on YouTube that I recorded and uploaded of Unfair Mario as a 100 life challenge. After seeing Game Grumps do it, and I think I said 10 times there's going to be a lot of vulgarity in this channel. That is the only video on that channel. Oh yeah, Kira, that's Kevin.
Yep.
And so I did that, and I was like, yeah, that was okay. And then never didn't think about it again. Ended up getting a 6-month contract job, and then got back paid the next year.
Okay.
And I got back paid enough to get a Xbox One. And so bought that, set it up, time of my life, and then got. Yeah. And then that Christmas, I got a monitor, which is still my second monitor. And so from there, I went, well, now that I'm going to be in my room, I've got a headset, I've got the Xbox, why not try again? And so I took the plunge. I was streaming primarily Rainbow Six from my Xbox, just straight through the Twitch app, and getting very angry a lot of the time. It's come out a tiny bit, but I would be full on yelling and screaming and swearing at the opposite team for doing things. It was not a healthy way to be doing it. And then, I was streaming for a bit. I got to, I think, 20 followers. And then I just stopped. I was, staying with my partner a lot, or I was out doing things. I was just not on the forefront of my mind.
Right.
And then that relationship ended, started another one, that was a whole thing. Which I was lucky enough to leave the week before lockdown, like the weekend before lockdown started.
Okay.
So I think it was like Saturday, Sunday, I moved out. Tuesday, we went into lockdown.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was while I was living with Nick, who should be asleep by now.
Probably. I haven't seen her pop up in chat for a little bit, so.
Yeah. And so after moving out of there, and then a week later breaking up, went, took a couple months, and then started watching, I think it was Matt that I started watching first. And then from Matt, Larry, from Larry, Sean to Sean, to another one. And then I met all of you wonderful people and went, well, before I jumped to Sean, I was like, well, why shouldn't I start again? There's all these people having fun doing it. I don't have anything else to do. Why not? I've got my computer, which is what I was wanting. And so I picked it up again. And
nice.
Here I am with a much better streaming mindset.
Yeah, it I've seen several people who just like go into that rage mode, and that seems to be their thing, but I couldn't imagine being that person. Just angry all the time. I'm angry all the time, no matter what, but it just doesn't come out like that to be angry at a game. So that's cool. That the fact that I didn't even know that you had started this like twice. Like you had tried to start this venture before, and then now here you are on this iteration of it.
Yeah, so that was back in 2018 it would have been
Mhm.
that I first started. Yeah, it was. I'm glad there's no VODs of it. I'll go with that. But it is what it is. I learned from it.
Yeah,
I'll
and
take it
that's
as
the
that.
important thing is that you have learned from it. Like you did it, you knew that this is not who I want to be, and so you've gone through a change and made sure like no, this is what I want. And plus, there's been streams of yours that I've watched where I could see the frustration settling in, and you know to end it. You're like, you know what? I'm starting to get upset, and I really shouldn't be that way. So we're just gonna call it a night. And that's great.
Yeah.
That's absolutely the right thing to do to recognize that.
Oh yeah, I did not want to be the person I used to be. It was very angry a lot of the time, very petty, offhanding, just not a good person. But lockdown last year had helped me go, well, look, these things shaped me into who I am and to where I am. So I'm not going to like it, but I'm going to accept it and find the positives of it.
Yeah.
Like that last relationship I was in that I touched on, it was not good. But I'm not going to go in depth with it, but there's positives I can take away from it, like picking up on these signals and picking up on and being able to identify these things before they become as bad as they were.
Yeah. Which is great. That's absolutely fantastic. But what you're supposed to do as a human is you're supposed to learn from those things. That it didn't work out, and which is fine, but you're taking something away from it. And that's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
That's
a
why
lot of reflecting on us.
Yeah, and that's sometimes what it takes. It takes a moment for you to finally look at yourself, which is the hardest thing to do, and say, no, this is not a good way of me going, and I need to change that. And that's the hardest conversation is to have with yourself. Just notice that you have the same lights as me. Because I've had to do that as a person in what I would consider my late 30s. You would consider my late or my mid 30s. I've had to do it a few times, and one that became about when I was drinking heavily, and I knew that had to change. And I still say that I still know that I'm angry most of the time, but I know better how to deal with it.
Yeah.
And why so many of you, why I don't like the self-deprecation is because I did it, because I am Mexican, and that's just how our family dynamic was, is that no, that wasn't good enough, you need to do better. Well, you did great, but you could have been even better. You could have done this. And I got so tired of it. Like I always strive to do better with myself. Like this is great. I really liked it, but I know I can do better. But I'm still satisfied with this.
Exactly.
That's the reason why I'm constantly improving things like this with the stream. Now, for everyone else out there, like I get tired of it, because if you are beating yourself up, there is somebody around you that is feeding you that, and I don't like it.
Okay.
It's like you need to distance yourself from that person, because you are better than that. You are deserving, and you are wanted. Like there are a lot of people out there in this world who want you around because you're you, and that's it.
Yeah.
That the fact that yes, we all, and I say it at the end of the stream every time, because I truly do believe it. The fact that we all fall, we all fail sometimes, but we get back up and we keep moving forward. We learn from that lesson and we keep moving forward. And sometimes it requires a little bit of help. So don't be afraid to reach out to somebody and say, I need a hand.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
So,
everyone needs assistance from time to time. Like,
mhm.
my mum was talking about something earlier. Like, with her job, she was being mentored by one person, but now the person that was mentoring her has come to her for advice.
Mhm.
So, even if, someone has turned to you advice, doesn't mean you can't turn to them for advice as well.
Exactly. I have a really good friend that when at the start of my wife's chemotherapy and everything that she's been going through, I drank the heaviest because I was trying to drown everything out, because I thought I needed to stuff everything I was feeling down so I could be there for her and for my kids. And then there would be times that my friend would ask me over, like, hey, why don't you come over tonight and we'll have a couple of drinks and we could just talk. And really it just turned out to me being me talking and him just listening. And it was great. And then we still continue that. It's a little bit less now just because we've both gotten really busy. But now there's no drinking involved. And he drinks from time to time, but he's significantly gone back on it because he's like, it's just not worth it anymore. And that was the same thing for me. But he had a rough patch as well, and he started talking to me, and that's just how it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
A friend helped me, and I'm there to help a friend.
Exactly. And if they're a true friend, they'll help you through what you need.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Is the way I see it.
Mm-hmm. Carol, very nice. It's very, very nice to have friends like that.
The talk of drinking, it's got me thinking. I heard a news report a few weeks ago now that there's more and more dry bars coming to life in Melbourne.
Really?
Yeah. So it's all fake spirits.
Yep.
And fake beer, fake wine.
Mm-hmm.
And they're becoming more and more prominent, and there's more and more bars. I'm pretty sure they've set a dedicated cocktail bar where it's all fake spirits.
Yep. There's a company that I purchase like those types of spirits that non-alcoholic called Seedlips, and it tastes absolutely amazing that I mix in with ginger beer, and I love it.
Yep.
It's great because then that's giving me more options of something else to drink.
Yeah, exactly. It's a great idea, and I love that they're becoming more and more common.
Ginger beer is fantastic. I love it. There's a cookie shop called Insomnia in Ohio, Michigan that's open until 2 a.m. for college students. That's not surprising.
Absolutely, Zim.
Yeah,
or
that would be
someone
great.
Or for someone who wants to drink, but they're driving.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they're not drinking at all, but they still want to have a drink with friends, the option is still there.
Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. I know at the beginning when I stopped drinking, my wife and my friends had asked me, do you not want us to drink? No, you're fine.
Yeah.
You were perfectly fine to drink. Drinking was my problem. It's not yours. I said, so we're okay. But I do appreciate that more places like that are starting to pop up, or just companies who are doing a non-alcoholic spirit or any beverages or anything like that. But know that people who still want to be social and want something different, like, here you go. We've done this, and I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that they're catering to more people as well.
Mm-hmm. It's great because not everyone drinks. Not everyone has an alcohol problem. Some people just don't drink because they just don't care for it. And it's giving people more of an option like, hey, we understand. You don't have to drink in order to have a good time, in order to have fun. Like you can
Yeah.
just hang out with your friends and not have to worry about that. Like
Yeah,
it's shocking
exactly.
to me that, oh my God, you don't have to drink in order to have a good time. You just gave up drinking for your diet? That's great, Dot. One of those people that just
Yeah,
don't drink. Yep.
I should probably drink less. I don't drink excessively. I'll have, you know, 2, 3 a week.
Yeah, see, that seems perfectly reasonable to
Yeah.
me. For me, I was drinking every night and to
Yeah.
the point of just being drunk. And so I remember taking a picture of my kids like in a Halloween costume. And behind him was an empty bottle of Jim Beam, like a handle, like an empty bottle of that, and empty bottles of Dr. Pepper because that's what I mixed with it. And it was just it, and then beer bottles. And I go, that's awful. That's awful. I am showing this to my kids that this is normal, and it's not. It's absolutely not. And
Yeah.
at that point, I stopped. My wife came home from treatment, and I asked her how it went. And she goes, "It was great. How was your day?" I go, "It was fine. I'm quitting drinking." And I showed her a picture, and she goes, "What about it?" I go, "Look at the background." She goes, "Uh-huh." I go, "That needs to stop. I can't do this anymore." Like, and that's when I figured out that I wasn't actually in a very good headspace either.
Yeah.
So, and now I am much better for it. I'm thinking clearly, like I don't have something drowning out everything and burying all my emotions and feelings. Like, that's gone, over with. Yeah, Nancy, that's awful. So, anyways, we'll move on. That's great.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I implore all of you, take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourself. That please don't self-deprecate, because you are better and you are good enough. Trust me. You're all wonderful people. Sparkling apple juice is great. I've never had that, but that sounds good. I would have that. All right. Sass, what do you got?
Yes.
What do you got for Aussie lingo? What do you got? What weird words do you got for me? Because I've seen some of them in chat before and in Discords, like, and all of us.
I do know appetizer. Oh god, being put on the spot. She'll be right. That's a good one.
She'll be right. What?
I know she'll be right. I know it caused Zen to panic a little bit when I first used it in Zar's Discord, in Zar's Twitch. So it's pretty much, it's just saying, you know, she'll be right. Everything will be okay. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that was one of our first interactions. Then was I'm in Zar's chat and something's gone wrong, and I've just gone, "Oh yeah, she'll be right," because it's just normal. And then Zin's just going, what was that? And I can completely understand why. I wasn't misgendering, but I can understand how it came across that way. It was just, you know.
Yeah, that was normal Aussie lingo for you to use, and just in a general, like, no, it'll be all right. It's not really catered to one specific person. Just like a general, it'll be all right.
She is the situation.
Yeah,
and it'll be all right. It doesn't matter.
The hell is that?
Yeah.
What is that? Is that pronounced chachis?
Chockies.
Chockies. Okay, but I see a double C, and I I see a double C, and I immediately think it's a chockies.
Chocolates and biscuits.
Pinky, how you doing? Hello.
Hey, Pinky. Struth. I don't really hear Struth used. I hear people use bloody a lot.
Bloody, yeah, bloody's like a normal one that I've heard plenty of times, but that's really from movies. I've heard it from like Gavin or any other British person, but it's not used as often as what I guess movies or TV shows would use.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a saying of, "I'm not here to fuck spiders," which
what?
which I hadn't heard before. But
I'm not either. I'm not.
And pretty much what it is, it'll be, if I've hired a plumber and I go, "Oh, are you here for the toilet?" And they go, "Well, I'm not here to fuck spiders." Like, no shit, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, that's
my understanding of it.
Are you here for the toilet? Well, my job is dealing with plumbing, so
yeah. I did, like, we've got a family friend who's a plumber, and he's come, knocked on the door, said g'day, and said, he said, "You know what? I thought today was a good day to get covered in shit."
Yeah, that's essentially like you're just having a shit day. It's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Ken Oath, Poppy Brawlers.
Well, Ken Oath is short for fucking oath, or bloody oath. Rolly is an umbrella.
Okay. Poppy Brawlers. Okay, got it.
So, just pop your umbrella.
Got it.
Keep you safe. Let's see. I've got a couple of cousins that are Sparkies. I know a couple of Chippies as well.
Sparkies and Chippies? What?
Yep. Sparkies are electricians.
Okay.
Chippies are carpenters.
Okay. The Sparkies I can get. Okay. Chippies, I guess I could reach out for that.
Oh yeah, Chippies are tasty as well. Because Chippies are also chips.
Right. It's like, Carol, Chippies. So you like carpenters, huh?
How to pick a Catholic. Depending on your region, footy could be Aussie rules or rugby.
Okay. Yep. That's one that kind of goes back and forth for me. Like footies, I normally associate that with for American soccer or actual football, as the world would actually correctly call it. But America, we decided no.
Here, the rain. Trying to think of what else there is. It's hard when you put on the spot.
You usually say them so quickly because it's just second nature for you. Whenever whenever we're talking about something in chat and you're like, "Oh, you mean this?" And we're like, "What? What the hell is that?"
I know there's yeah. That's used all the bloody time.
I've recently seen you and Nick start doing that. You put them in a sticky wicket.
Gotta have a snack singer. Chip singer. Beautiful. Singer. Sandwich.
Is that just a specific brand of sandwich? Like, is that or is it
it's just a sandwich.
That a sanger, a Sammy, I could reach out for that. A sanger, what? Where are you putting a G in there?
I don't know. You're taking it from sausage when you make that a snag.
Where'd the id come from?
It's from the sandwich.
You know what? We're just gonna. That letter looks good. That one looks good too. We'll just put that in that.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't you?
It's got to be a budding snack singer.
Yep. Bunnings is the major hardware chain. And on weekends, they'll do community barbecues as fundraisers.
Those are
for
fundraisers.
those community groups.
Okay.
Yeah, so my gridiron team will do one. We'll do one a year, and we'll put that towards, fees for our entry to the club or new training equipment or whatever.
Okay. So for you, a fundraiser is like something specific, like doing a barbecue for your group, not just how Americans feel it. We're doing a fundraiser, and it could be a multitude of things, like people just going out to raise money for this.
Yeah, so a fundraiser is for a specific cause.
Okay.
Like I did the May 50K. 50Ks throughout the month of May. I didn't record them all because I did way more than 50. But that was for the fight against MS.
Okay, cool.
This year marks the 7th year of the Big Freeze, which is something the AFL does to raise money to help fight MND.
What is that? That doesn't ring a bell for me.
What is MND? Do you remember the Ice Bucket Challenge?
Yes.
Yeah. So the Ice Bucket Challenge was to raise awareness and to raise money in the fight against MND, which is motor neuron disease.
Okay, got it. Yep.
MND is brutal. So the big spokesman is Neil Danaher, who's a former AFL player, but he has the condition. He has survived so long with it, and it is incredible how long he has survived with it. But it is a very, very hard and debilitating condition.
Oh
yeah. Yeah.
So
to answer Diego, tinny or a stubby.
Coldie or a beer.
Yeah, that's a tinny.
Why? That would not. I can just imagine somebody in the U.S. going up to a bar, going, "Can I get a titty?" What?
Yeah, it's a can. A tinny's a can.
A tinny. Beer. Like, see, to me, it sounds like you're saying something else, not saying tinny. Like, can I get a tinny? You want a what?
Oh,
so
that's true.
You need to go somewhere else.
Yeah, a tinny's also a dinghy.
Dinghy? Why do you have multiple names? I mean, I guess we have multiple names for all that stuff. We have a brewski, a brew, a cold one. Like,
yeah, stubby.
Stubby.
Is if it's a bottle.
Because we're wacky Australians.
So you used to be able to get a long neck of beer, and then those got reduced to short necks, which were stubbies.
Okay.
But now stubbies are, that's amount is the standard in a bottle. So a bottle is a stubby.
That's just so funny. Also, I found the Vicar of Dibley quote for bloody bollocks. Now that's swearing and arse, but bloody's just bloody. It's a useful adjective with biblical overtones. Our countries have origins from the UK. Blame them. Hey.
What about Avo?
Avo? What is Avo? Avo to me would be like almost kind of like obviously.
No.
At least
Avo,
if I'm going off the letters in there. If I was speaking like of a I guess a California person.
ARVO.
Arvo. Okay.
What would it be?
I'll see you this Arvo. What is it, an afternoon? Evening? What?
Yeah. Afternoon.
You just
Hey, although Kieran didn't bring it up, should I chuck a Yui real quick?
What? What are you?
Chuck a Yui.
You're gonna chuck a Yui? So you're just gonna pull a U-turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, go through the servo on my way to the bottom.
You're gonna go through the what? Yeah, Squid. Why is there a V in there?
Yeah. So when I come to see you this Arvo, I'll make a stop at the servo. Do you want me to go to the bottom?
What nonsense did you say to me? The servo, the service station.
Yeah. In a bottle shop. I don't see where you're getting lost on this.
Yeah, how am I getting lost? Nancy, that's how everyone feels with anytime they ask Gavin, like, what the hell did you just say to me?
I also mentioned budgie smugglers earlier, which is a speedo.
A speedo.
Yeah,
okay, I can get that one. I can get that one. Brings back the phrase "Kofefe."
Hard yakka, hard work.
Hard yak. Why did you? Okay. Everyone thinks Gavin's shit is made up, but can confirm everything he says is legit. I mean, I know other British people have confirmed. It just at the moment it never sounds like it's legitimate. It just like Gavin is clearly making shit up. Just like with Sass right now, even with Caro being in chat right now and confirming all of these things, it's still you're just shitting me right now. You're just making things up.
I know the exact image that'll come up as well.
Do not for the love of Jeebus look up budgie smuggler and Tony Abbott. No, don't do that.
All right. What about brekkie?
Brekkie? Like breakfast?
Yeah.
I think I've heard you say that one before, so I'm accustomed to that one. But okay, more importantly, how do you spell it? Are you throwing in some random letters in there that don't exist in breakfast?
Well, I tend to go BREAKY, but the spelling I've got on this list is BREKKY.
Brekkie? Yeah, that could go a multitude of ways of how to spell brekkie.
Yep. Yes, it could, Becky. What about a divvy van?
A what van? A
divvy van.
Divvy?
Yeah. You're going home in the back of a divvy van.
I don't want to get an any van.
Divvy van is a police wagon.
How do you get to that? Yeah, Nancy. Yeah, Sass is now threatening us to kidnap.
If you go to a sporting event and someone's getting dragged off by security or police,
yep,
people will start chanting, "You're going home in the back of a divvy van." It's fun.
But why? How did you get to divvy? Welcome back, Griff. How do you get there? How do you derive divvy from police van or vehicle? How do you get there?
Look, all I know is to join in on the chance.
Listen, I don't make the rules. I just go with it.
Exactly.
Get Carol. I don't even know. We just did. Oh,
I would say, look, Kira, I would say we should go bush, but that's chock-a-block with some deadly critters.
Save you for what, Squid? All of this nonsensical Aussie slang that are just throwing random letters into the breakdown. Also slang name for Volkswagen vans.
Oh, are you talking about combi vans?
What?
What's wrong with zombies?
Welcome back, Tep.
Yeah.
Danny, what's up?
I wouldn't mind a good roast chook. That's always good.
Why? Yeah, why specifically Volkswagen? Why?
Again, I don't make the rules.
Just because, you know. I don't know about that, Danny. I don't know why I would have sent you back to your channel.
We got Dax.
Like Dax Shepard? Or
No, Dax isn't they're your pants.
what? How do you
Your
get
Dax.
like Dockers? And you're just pronouncing it wrong? Like Dax?
No, Dacks. Dax.
Dax.
They're your pants. Yeah, Tracky Dax.
Tracky Dax.
Yeah. Or just Trackies.
Since I have the page that has all the voice clips that fuse from Ace Pex.
I'd be happy to. I'd be more than happy to.
Squid, I'm gonna get stabby. Tracky Dax. Okay, how do you get Dax? How do you get that out of pants?
I don't know. But Tracky Dax are tracksuit pants.
Tracksuit pants? Okay, track, I get. But
So, and then Trackies is just the same thing.
okay. Trousers.
No, they're your Dax.
Yeah, you do like the rhyme. It just makes everything flow that much easier.
Yeah, like saying you shut your Dax.
Oh, boy.
All right, here's a couple for you. Defo and Devo.
Say that again.
Defo and Devo.
Defo and Devo. What is that? Defo to me would be like definitely.
Yep. And Devo?
I don't know. Devolve? It's definitely devolving.
Devastated.
Defo been Devo.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Go to the Dunny and use some shit tickets.
Go to the Dunny and get some shit tickets.
No, use
some shit. What did you just say?
Go to the toilet and use some toilet paper.
All that. Just say I gotta go poop.
Yeah, pretty much. What's wrong with shit tickets?
It's funny, but
Dag, I can't.
Doesn't it gotta drop a bear? Spence, how you doing?
Hold on to my quality, hold on to my tinny. Yeah. This ain't me first rodeo.
Link Wikipedia article and the internet things. All right.
If there's dirty deeds need doing, I'll do them dirt cheap. That's great. Yeah, let's make those drop kicks crap the decks. See?
What? What did you?
Let's make those drop kicks crap the decks.
Crack the decks. Doing all right. I had a panic attack not too long ago. Oh, Spence, I'm sorry. I hope that you're doing all right. That you're able to calm down a little bit.
I don't see an issue with what I just said. Do you need an explanation?
You don't, but
okay. Do you at least understand the dropkick part?
No, I don't understand any of what you just said.
Not even crap?
Well, okay, the crap. Okay, listen. Honestly, I would think that you probably changed that word to mean something totally different.
Look, that's fair, but no.
Where like in what is it, next week with Pinky Bell, it like cap. Like cap. What the fuck did you just? Why are you saying cap to me? Are you gonna cap something? What's happening? Like, no, you're lying. What? That's not what that means.
I'm trying to think of how to describe a drop kick. A drop kick is like,
Are you just dropping a ball and kicking it? That's a drop kick.
well, that is a drop kick, but pretty much, you know those people that just don't pay, like in school, they just never paid attention. They'd always think they were hot shit, but didn't do anything, didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
Would just lounge about, and then would always hang shit on people for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a drop kick.
Okay.
And
All right.
yeah, we just learned Daxa pants.
A drop out. Yeah. Yeah, Dax or pants and trousers. Yeah, Diego.
Yeah, so we're gonna make these idiots shit their pants. That's what it's. Well, they're pretty much calling them pointless.
Oh my god.
Yeah, drop kicks very well made would have dropped out.
Mm-hmm.
No faffing about.
Like that one has become more common to me. No faffing about. Like that one I get. Like, okay. That one.
Don't get your budget smuggles in its first. Alright. Let Old Man Fusey show you ankle biters how he did it back in the day.
What?
Oh, the booze bus. Yeah. It's not often you see a booze bus and a drug bus together though.
You say these things so fast, and my brain is trying to go. Wait. Because again, you say it like it's just such commonplace.
It is. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's wrong with me?
Booze bus and drug bus are at the breathalyzer stations.
Okay.
So for a roadside breath test, if it's a full station that's set up, they'll have the booze bus or the drug bus there.
Okay.
Which will help with roadside testing.
Okay, interesting. All right. Well, that makes sense. We'd have something similar to that. It's not called anything like that, but
it is now.
I'll remember it now whenever you say it. Or not and go get pissed again. What did you say to me?
Alright, what about ankle biters? You know that one?
I've heard of ankle biters, but that's more I guess to me that's like I can refer to like small children. Like they're the ankle biters. Or I've done ankle biters like that's just a dumb person. Like they're just ankle biters because that's
just kids.
Okay.
Back on Salvo, they call me Grenado Tornado. See, that's the thing. Salvo is something different. Because Salvos, Vinnies, op shops, they're all the same thing.
Mm.
See,
Drongo?
again, Drongo's not one I've really heard or used.
Pinky true, I bite ankles.
Horse as well.
Yeah. Those two.
Yeah, Salvos, op shops, Vinnies, they're thrift shops. They're secondhand shops.
Okay.
Salvos is run by Salvation Army. Vinnies is by the St. Vincent de Paul Society.
Okay, cool.
So, hang on to your singers. She's bound to get messy. Yeah.
Okay.
I love that Australians just refer to things as she.
Yeah, everything is referred to as a she.
Yeah, like anything that's happening is she. She'll be right.
Mm-hmm. It's
Um,
like with America and like machinery, we refer to it as a woman, like she, her, like oh, she's a
Yeah.
beauty.
yeah. Oh yeah, we do that too.
Except for me, I refer to my car as a he. I call it Ron because it's more of a burgundy color.
Very nice. So, are you saying that she's a beautiful piece of machinery?
Mhm.
Rooted is a good one, Kiro.
Yeah, Pinky, and that's like the like the whole thing behind it. It's like we view it as property. Like she's mine. Like no. That woman over there is not yours. She can leave whenever the hell she wants to.
Queen. I.
Pinky does know what's what and squid.
Oh, the controversial one is cuppa.
Oh.
If you ask, you want a cuppa?
You want a what?
A cuppa.
What's you want me to cup or what?
No, do you want a cuppa?
What? Do I want a cup or do I want something to drink? Is it a cup?
Well, that's the thing. It's tea or coffee. It depends on who you ask. So it's all contextual.
Do you want a cuppa? What? Tim Tams and a cuppa.
Oh, Tim Tams and a cuppa. Do a Tim Tam slam. Oh, bloody beautiful, man. You have a cup of coffee.
No, it's tea. How dare you? Not taking offense to it.
I don't drink tea. I don't like leaf water.
Yeah, exactly, Griff. It's like a totally different language when he says it quickly.
Yeah, top hat. It's just soft drink.
Do you want? Yeah, Professor. That was like me. Since I've moved around so much in Texas where I grew up, soda or pop or cola or whatever you want to call it was always referred to as Coke. So I would always ask the waiter, like, what kind of Coke do you have? And they would tell me, they would say, oh, we've got Dr. Pepper, we've got Coca-Cola, we've got Pepsi, we got Sierra Mist, we got whatever. But when I left and I went to a restaurant, especially when I was in Connecticut, I would go and they would say, like, what do you want to drink? Oh, well, what kind of Coke do you got? Well, we have Coke, and we have Diet Coke. Is that the only drinks you have? Oh, well, we have Pepsi, and what kind of soda do you have? It wasn't what I was used to.
Fair dinkum?
What? Did you just swear at me?
Fair dinkum.
I'm from Florida to Michigan. Are you riding the struggle bus today? Just go full dad and call it soda pop. I have before. Trust me.
All right. What about an esky?
An esky? What?
Yeah, an esky.
Do you have a question for me? Or do you have an
Do you know what
Eskimo
it
that
is?
you want to show me?
Do you know what an esky is?
No. No.
Esky is actually a brand of cooler.
Is it cool?
But we just call
Okay.
yeah, like a portable cooler, but we just call them all eskies.
Okay.
So go camping, chuck some ice in the esky, chuck in the beers, she'll be right. Spend a lazy day on the tinny.
Then I was way off. That's where you
I wouldn't
could
say
put
way
them.
Yeah.
All right, Sass. It is time for me to go and get ready for work. This has been a pure joy. I absolutely love this. This was great, especially this last
This was
like
fun.
30 minutes of the nonsensical slang that you were spewing to me.
So, do you have a flat out day today?
What? Listen, I have to go to work. Don't break my brain.
Yeah. Is it going to be flat out at work? Or
No.
going to be a bit chill?
At the beginning, it won't be very fun, but in the afternoon, it'll be chill because no one will be there.
Flat out is just really busy.
No. The beginning of it, probably, maybe a little bit, but Griff,
Yeah.
no problem. Don't even worry about it. Yes, the VOD will be up, and then I will download this once I get back home because I have better internet there. And then I will edit this down, and it'll go up on YouTube, just like all the other ones, eventually, because
This will be
I have
fun.
to actually find the time to edit. But, Sass, thank you very much for joining me. I very much appreciate it.
This was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Before we finish, do you want me to try and just string together a whole lot of Aussie slang?
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, do it. Do it. Go. This is gonna break everyone besides Carol.
So I was on my way down to Old Mate, so I had to stop in at the servo. And after I've gone to the servo, I've gone to the drive-through bottle before I realized I had to do a Yui, so I could stop by Macca's and pick up a few things. Made sure to put the stubbies in the esky so that they were cold ones by the time I got there, and then we could just have some good tinnies. I
Again,
also know I said stubbies and tinnies, but you know.
my brain just fried. Yeah. Okay, now since we've talked about that, most of it I did get. But here's the thing: whenever you say tinnies, it sounds like titties to me. And we had some good titties. What? You, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and of course I had to pick up some goo.
And you had to pick up some. All right. This is the precursor to next week. If you watch my brain fry on this, oh my god. That was great. I love it, Sass. Now I will be a little bit more aware of what you're saying whenever you jump into a chat or I see you on Discord.
I'll get some new ones for you. Don't worry.
I don't doubt it. Yeah, exactly. Dot. Yeah, Zin, I know somebody else. All right, Sass. Again, thank you for being here. This was phenomenal.
Thanks for having me.
Is there anything that you would like to plug before we sign off?
If you haven't already, follow Jay. He is phenomenal in every way. Such a beacon of light and positivity and wholesomeness throughout these different communities. Follow him, subscribe to his YouTube. He's amazing, deserves all the love and support.
Well, thank you. I was meaning more plug for yourself. Like, hey, catch SASBeard over on his Twitch channel. If you haven't followed him at all, you really should. It's amazing. It's great content. And then follow him on Twitter as well.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen that Nancy just put it in chat. I was like, oh, she'll be right.
All right, Sass. Thank you for joining me. Please go get sleep. It is, 5 o'clock in the morning now?
20 past 5. It has been absolutely worth it.
That's great. All right, Sass. Get some sleep, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Yep,
Have a good
no
one.
problem.
Take care, guys.
Will do. Bye, Sass.
See ya.
All right, everyone. Oh, that was good. Bloody oath, that was fun. Nice. I'm happy that you could have been here, Sass. I'm happy that we did that. It was great. And this, if this is a precursor to how the rest of the month will go, I am very much looking forward to it. Next week we have Pink Bell. That's who we got. We got the youth coming on, and my brain was already breaking with this. My brain is going to be absolutely just mush after Pinky Bell teaches me some of the young language, because that is a world I don't get. But I'll need to start understanding, because eventually my own kids, they're going to speak it, and I'm going to look at them and go, what the hell did you say to me? Ben says he's interested in Monday Mumbles next month. All right. Also, we need to Zan, you are all more than welcome to. If you find a way that you want to break my brain, I am for it. So yeah, that was good. Good. I'm so happy that you were all here and enjoying it. It was a lot of fun. Let's see. We will end this as we always do, and how we talked about earlier in the stream. Please take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. You are the most important thing that you have. So don't beat yourself up. Drink water, eat food, get rest when you need it. If you're feeling down, please reach out to a trained professional. And if you're not able to do that, please at least reach out to a friend. They may not have all the right answers, but they can at least be a shoulder for you to lean on, even for just a moment. All right? Remember, we all fall down, we all fail sometimes, but we get back up and we move forward. We learn from those times. So please, be good. And again, thank you all for being here. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next stream. All right, everyone. Have a good day. Hey, if you like that video, be sure to give it a like. And if you'd like to catch Monday Morning Mumbles live, be sure to follow me over at twitch.tv/JB_SS. And as always, take care of yourself. Bye.